Donald Trump has blasted Mike Pence and rejected the concept that his former vice president might be his jogging mate with inside the 2024 US presidential election. Although Mr. Trump has but to officially release his presidential marketing campaign, it's broadly idea he's interested by status, having formerly hinted his supporters might be very happy. In an interview with the Washington Examiner, Mr. Trump slammed Mr. Pence, saying the humans wouldn't receive him status at the Republican price tag in years' time, and that the previous Indiana governor idea he might be a human conveyor belt while in office. Mr. Trump additionally blamed Mr. Pence for vote casting to advise the end result of the 2020 US presidential election and blasted Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell as antique crow. He said, "I do not assume the humans might receive it. I nonetheless like Mike. Mike and I had a first-rate dating besides for the very critical issue that passed off on the end. I have not spoken to him in a protracted time. Mike idea he become going to be a human conveyor belt that regardless of how fraudulent the votes, you need to ship them as much as the old crow." Mr. Trump keeps to say that the consequences of the 2020 US presidential election had been fraudulent, notwithstanding no compelling evidence. The former US president claims that Mr. Pence ought to have rejected the votes of the Electoral University at a joint consultation of Congress on 6 January 2021. Mr. Trump led a rally out of doors with protesters chanting "Hang Mike Pence" earlier than many stormed the constructing, trying to prevent the election consequences being ratified, whilst a previous vice president went into hiding. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this edition of the news. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time. Bye.